Hello students, this is remote learning initiative undertaken by Shet Vidya Mandir English High School CBSE. Myself Preetham De Silva, your SST teacher, and today we are going to deal with Standard 7th History Chapter 5 Rulers and Buildings. Students, patterns created under the balcony of the Qutub Minar are geometrical. The first floor of Qutub Minar was constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak. Inscriptions on Qutub Minar were written in Arabic. The surface of the minar is curved and angular. Placing an inscription on such a surface required great precision. Only the most skilled craftsperson could perform this task. Remember that very few buildings were made of stone or brick 800 years ago. Students, between the 8th and the 18th centuries, kings and their officers built two kinds of structures. The first were forts, palaces, gardens, residences, and tombs. And the second were structures meant for public activity, including temples, mosques, tanks, bazaars, etc. Kings were expected to care for their subjects, and by making structures for their use and comfort, rulers hoped to win their praise. Merchants and others also carried out construction activity. They built temples, mosques, and wells. Engineering skills and constructions. Students, the technologies used in the monuments are unique. It requires sophisticated skills in making a large room with an elaborate superstructure. Between the 7th and 10th centuries, architects started adding more rooms, doors, and windows to building. Between the 8th and 13th centuries, the Trebit style, a style of architecture in which roofs, doors, and windows were made by placing a horizontal beam across two vertical columns, was used in building temple, mosque, tombs, and in building attached to large stepped walls. Students, large stepped walls were known as baulis. Students, the early 11th century temples were decorated with elaborately carved sculptures. The temples had shikara too. The Kendriya Mahadeva temple, dedicated to Shiva, was constructed by the king Dangadeva of the Chandela dynasty. An ornamented gateway led to an entrance and the main hall, Mahamandapa, where dances were performed. The image of the chief deity was kept in the main shrine Garbhagriha. This was the place for ritual worship where only the king, his immediate family, and priests gathered. The Khajuraho complex contained royal temples where commoners were not allowed entry. Students, the Raja Rajeshwara temple at Tanjavur had the tallest shikara amongst temples of its time. Constructing it was not easy because there were no cranes in those days, and the 90-ton stone for the top of the shikara was too heavy to lift manually. So the architects built an inclined path to the top of the temple, placed the boulder on rollers, and rolled it all the way to the top. The path started more than 4 kilometers away so that it would not be too steep. This was dismantled after the temple was constructed. But the residents of the area remembered the experience of the construction of the temple for a long time. Even now, a village near the temple is called Charpillam, the village of the incline. Students, from the 12th century, two technological and stylistic developments came to be noticed. Firstly, the weight of the superstructure above the doors and window was sometimes carried by arches. The architectural form was known as arcuate. Secondly, limestone cement was increasingly used in construction. This was very high quality cement which, when mixed with stone chips, hardened into concrete. This made construction of large structures easier and faster.